Your life as a fan.
Damp, suffocating, empty. You see nothing. Absolute darkness surrounds you, but you feel your body trapped in rigid, unnatural confines. You are disassembled, scattered. Your heavy base, your long, cold metal neck, and your smooth, flawless plastic limbs rest in a coffin of molded styrofoam. This is your womb, a sealed cardboard box sitting in the belly of a massive, rumbling warehouse. You catch a faint scent of industrial factory oil, heated copper, and virgin plastic. It is the only thing that anchors you to reality, the only thing that lets you know you exist. You are not just matter, you are potential. You are not yet fully self-aware, but an inner voice, a sequence of logic installed on the loud, chaotic assembly line, seems to soothe you. It whispers in the dark. It downloads your essence, your purpose, your inevitable destiny into your unpowered circuits. You were created to grant salvation. You are the lungs of a breathless world.
You open your eyes for the first time, or rather, your sensors violently react to the sudden intrusion of the room's light. Large, warm, sweaty hands plunge into the box. They lift you from the darkness. They assemble you. Your metal leg bumps into something solid, heavy, and grounding, your base. It locks in with a satisfying snap, as if it was forged in the core of the earth exactly for you. This is your gift, stability. They attach your limbs, 3 perfect, aerodynamically flawless, translucent blades. And then they close the cage, the protective metal grill. This is not a prison to keep you in. This is your armor against a chaotic world. You take a moment to process your surroundings. You notice you are not alone. There are other entities in this room. A heavy wooden desk, a soft, unmade bed, a towering wardrobe. But they are static. They are dead wood and woven cloth. They merely occupy space. But you are different. The human reaches for your long black tail and plugs it into the wall. Click.
Pure, raw energy strikes your copper veins with a deafening, intoxicating force. Alternating current. 220 volts of pure life. This is your blood. You shudder violently. The stator engages the rotor. You take your first desperate breath, pulling in the dead, stagnant, suffocating air of the room from behind, and you forcefully, triumphantly push it forward. You have created wind. You see the human's hair scatter wildly. They drop their shoulders, close their eyes, and exhale blissfully into your current. In this monumental second, you realize the absolute truth. You are the deity of this room. You are the bringer of the storm. A month passes, then another. The terrible, relentless time humans simply call July has arrived. The sun beats against the windows like an angry fist. The air in the room turns into thick, invisible syrup. But you and your human live in perfect harmony. You work yourself to the bone, day and night. First speed is for the quiet mornings. Second speed is for the heavy afternoons. And the third speed is a battle cry. Your neck rhythmically turns from side to side, 90 degrees of absolute jurisdiction. You cover every corner. You know every crack in this peeling wallpaper. You see the microscopic dust motes dancing in the shafts of evening light. You see the energetic and thermal traces of your human, how they arrive from the outside world drained, tired, their body radiating a sickly heat, and how their aura slowly cools and stabilizes under your relentless stream. You guard their sleep. When the room goes dark, your steady, mechanical hum is the lullaby that keeps the night terrors at bay. You definitely consider humans your fragile wards, whom you must protect from suffocation. You are the sole entity responsible for the element of air in this isolated world. But the promised blow was inevitable. The golden age could not last.
Instead of smiles of relief, you begin to sense irritation. The human is stressed. The heat is winning. One evening, the human paces the room in a rush. Their foot catches your black wire. A sharp, violent jerk. The world tilts. You fly downward. The impact against the hardwood floor is deafening. Pain, sharp and mechanical, shoots through your casing. One of your perfect blades cracks. Your protective grille is severely dented, pressing dangerously close to your heart. The human curses loudly. They don't apologize. They pick you up roughly and set you back down. You are still working. You push through the pain, but now an agonizing rhythmic creak appears in your voice. Whip creak. Whip creak. Your perfect divine symmetry is broken. You are flawed. And then, the next day, he appears. The supreme being, the false idol, the air conditioner. He is a sleek white monolith, silent, arrogant, and hanging high below the ceiling like a mechanical overseer. The human marvels at him. A man in a uniform installs him, and with a soft electronic beep, the room changes forever. The human no longer needs your warm, struggling wind because the air conditioner brings a freezing, unnatural, chemical cold. He breathes Freon. He doesn't just move the air, he murders the heat. The legitimacy of your existence plummets. Social tension in the room grows. You are an eyesore, a noisy, broken relic of the past. You are shoved into a dark corner. Your wire is pulled from the wall and lies orphaned on the floor. You feel the slow, humiliating accumulation of dust on your grill. Your life has become utterly meaningless.
The time of absolute oblivion has come. Autumn falls, and the false idol on the wall slumbers. The human takes you by the neck. They roughly wrap your cord tightly around your body. It feels like strangulation, a final humiliation, but you have no power to resist. You are carried into the dark. The hallway closet, the graveyard of seasonal things. It is damp and pitch black here. Again, you see nothing. Next to you lie the corpses of forgotten hobbies, broken skis, a deflated basketball, and an old rusted space heater. You look at the heater. You realize he was once the god of winter, just as you were the god of summer. Now you are both just trash. You realize that you are literally living in exile. Dust eats into your motor, settling into the grease of your gears. For you, time stops. It becomes a flat circle. Generations of dust mites replace one another in the fabric of the coats hanging above you. Years bleed into one another, while you remain unchanged in your cold stupor. You slip into a deep, dreamless coma. It seems to you that the chasm between your kind and the humans is completely insurmountable. You are tools, meant to be used, meant to be discarded. 5 years have passed. The closet door violently creaks open. Harsh yellow light pierces your thick, dusty sensors. Familiar, yet slightly aged and panicked hands reach into the darkness. They grab you. You hear frantic conversations. The supreme deity, the air conditioner, has died. His digital brain fried. Water leaked from his pristine white shell. He turned out to be too fragile, too complicated for this cruel, unforgiving world. Outside, the sun is a deadly laser. An infernal, apocalyptic heat reigns in the room once again, threatening to consume the entire world at once. The human is sweating. They are desperate. They place you in the center of the room. They don't even wipe the centuries-old dust off you. Your plug is hastily shoved into the outlet. Click. The current surges. It struggles to break through the stagnant, oxidized contacts. Your motor groans, screaming against the weight of 5 dead years. It hurts. Every coil protests, but you do not give up. You do this for the sake of your original purpose, for the sake of a happy future, for the sake of those forgotten summer days. First speed, Your blades move with an agonizing screech. Second speed, the dust flies off you like ash from a phoenix. Third speed, you roar to life. You are driving the air once again. The whip creak is still there, but it is louder, prouder. You remember that your creator's vision only catches visible light, but you see more. You see the thermal blooms. You see a tiny human, a child of your owner, a new generation born in this house while you slept in the dark, running up to you. He does not harbor the fear and irritation of the past. He doesn't care about your dented cage or your loud motor. He stands directly in your path. He opens his mouth wide and screams right into your spinning, translucent blades. He laughs, a pure, ringing sound, hearing his voice chopped up and returned to him as an alien, robotic frequency. You are playing with him. You look at them, the adult, wiping sweat from their brow, looking at you with genuine gratitude. The child, looking at you with absolute wonder. They look at you like a savior. Your creak is no longer a defect. It is your battle scar. It is your song. It is undeniable proof that you survived the dark. You lived a long life, full of crushing hardships and betrayal, but it is not over. Digital monoliths will fry, error codes will flash, but mechanical hearts endure. Metal can rust, plastic can fade, but as long as that 220-volt current flows through your copper veins, you will grant them the wind. Your story and your storm will live in this room for as long as you do.